Now I'm pasting, cutting and pasting for a minute.
Okay. Oh my. Ooh. So my cousin is not able to.
Oh, they're hearing you and watching you right now.
He should be hearing me and watching me?
Everybody is right now.
Oh, nice. Let's see. No, I sent my cousin to
much fun. Oh my God.
Jeez. Good times. Wow. Thank you
Ladies
for
and
playing that.
gentlemen, my guest, Diana Lynn Wallace. Yay!
Yay! Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for playing that clip. So much fun.
Oh, so much fun. Oh my God. That was at Diana's birthday party, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And we all dressed in white, everybody dressed in white, didn't they?
Yes,
In the
I think I
whole
was
party?
turning 19 at the time. We were all white.
We were all virgins. Even though you were married and had a child. But yeah, that was really fun. Oh my gosh. So much fun. God.
It was like bridling a hurricane.
Yeah. And just so gosh, so rhythmic, so open and free, right? Just like moving
Beautiful
and
harmonics. Yes. But
Yeah.
constantly just
Yeah.
make me think you have it. Oh, it's coming out over here. And that's
yeah.
beautiful. Even visually, though, just watching
Yeah.
everyone, it's very a feast for the whole, all your senses. There's
Yeah, it really is. It's really nice. Well, when I got on with Diana today, she was doing her Diana thing, and I was amused. Hi, Roland. Roland is here with us.
Hi, Roland.
I was amused because I remembered you saying, me, you want me on the show? Well, I don't have anything to say. And I was like, oh yeah, right. Right. Yeah, she doesn't have anything to say. She might not have time to do the show, but she has a few things to say. Oh gosh. So, well, wow, I almost don't know where to start with you. You know what? Let's start kind of late, like earlier in your history, because I have a feeling that's the more calm place. And then as life moves on, So, you were born.
I was born in the Philadelphia area.
Philadelphia. Okay, I
Yeah.
don't think I knew that.
Yeah, I'm an East Coaster, and my daddy was a preacher, so I was in the church, and that's when the music and the rhythm, the spirit really got to me. And we were a very small church, so we didn't have a lot of instrumentation. So we were clapping and stomping and singing. So something like Fish to Birds that's right up my alley. That's my root. And so, I mean, although I love performing with full instrumentation, it's amazing. But just that simple bodies, tapping, clapping, and voices. Oh man, that's the most delicious stew I could ever have.
Yeah.
My roots do. So my background is in church, of course, and then I went to art school and got bit by the singing bug. And
So you were a fine art, like you went for fine art?
graphic design, yeah.
Did I know that too? I can't remember.
Probably not. This
I
is
don't
in
know.
Philadelphia. This is so many years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh, this is the 80s, early 80s.
Yeah.
And by mid 80s, I was not doing any art, maybe freelance a little bit, but I was kind of auditioning for bands and singing. I connected with a reggae band called, I guess at the time we were called Jamalot. And that was in, I guess, upper Pennsylvania, Bethlehem area.
Yeah.
And we were unsigned, but we toured for 7 years.
Really?
And we had
7 years.
7 years. We had an incredible booking agent, Cellar Door. I guess Cathy Moore. I think she's probably called, out of Virginia Beach.
Uh-huh.
And she toured us up and down the Eastern Seaboard and college tours. And then I guess late 80s, we moved out here, LA, and we went up and down. And up and down the Western Seaboard.
So the whole band moved to the West Coast?
The whole band. Well, we got a little bit disassembled, but for the most part, we came out. We just all didn't stay. But we came out as a group. And then I think after a few months, because it was really hard, such a difference between performing on the East Coast and the West Coast. I mean, in my experience during those years, we were treated very well on the East Coast and we were paid. And coming out here, again, this is late 80s, it was kind of a pay to play situation, even though we were reggae in in summertime, we get fun, gigs, but for the full year, it was more just a different, more of a rock scene, and it was definitely more of a pay to play, get discovered.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting, but we stayed and hung out, and I loved it, and I still love it. But trying to think. Let's see. I guess once out here, I really started studying drums and percussion and taking private voice and doing little projects. Not nothing really big. I was really kind of honing my craft. Went through a bad marriage breakup with the partner who was part of that reggae band. And that kind of sidelined me for a while, and I just got more into kind of corporate kind of work. Working administrative assistant, things like that, all the while taking drum classes and voice classes. And I think, gosh, I'm trying to think, I guess late 90s, I really was getting back into my singing and started doing little fun tours and backup singing gigs. And that's kind of where it's been. And now I guess I started learning technology to record myself, recorded an album and started doing little studio things. And that's kind of where I've been.
Yeah. You've been doing that for a long time, the technology part, right?
Yeah. I enjoy it. I do.
Yeah. Then you, for a while, you did, dance music.
Yes. For about, I would say, for about 8 years, I was doing dance tracks, collaborating with DJs from around the world. That was really fun. And that's when I was really learning the studio part, learning Logic. I guess Cakewalk a million years ago.
Yeah.
I never really got into even though I was doing like very techno type of music, I never really got into producing that type of music. I've always liked more acoustic, like drums, like hand drums and vocals and percussion and,
Now, wait a minute. So I just want to clarify something. So you say you never got into producing. Now, what is your usage of that word? Because you were making the music.
Yes, I was really top lining.
What does that mean?
I was adding the vocal, writing the lyrics, doing the vocals, recording all the melodies in my studio to those dance tracks, but I never really produced dance tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, I tried. I just really never, I just felt like I never could get the shine of it. I was just more of a softer kind of.
I want to just take a quick listen,
Sure.
not spend a lot of time, because frankly, dance music isn't my super duper thing, but I do want to.
I have
fun. Let's see. So let me see. We did this already, and
we went through this.
I can go to you again, Diana. Oh, look at you! Look how beautiful you are there. But this is something different. This is So let me find.
That's my first little video from my children's CD, and it's come full circle because most of my work now is with kids, and it's so fun.
Interesting. Okay, well, first we're just going to hear a little bit. Oh, and I definitely want to do the in Vertigo. But is this it right here, Loka Samasta?
Yes. No, that is a Vedic chant, which I also love. But it's just a recording of the Vedic chant. Would you like to actually see video or?
Oh no, video. It doesn't matter. But I was just wanting to hear a little bit of your dance music. So.
Oh, okay. So I would say. I'm sorry. Let me see. I don't think I'm going to have any there. Let me look at a different place.
There's so much to look at. What's this, Diana?
I'm just all over the place. That's why.
Yeah.
Yes, that's Vedic chanting. I dabble in a lot of genres. I really love, for about 10 years, I was in yoga studios playing meditation music. And that, I really love that as well. That was more of a live presentation.
That's like this, right?
Yes. And Summer Mentor is an extraordinary musician. And we did that for quite a while together. We would just play live. We would bring our instruments and just play live and, just kind of guide the class and flow with the class. And it was really transformational. It was our form of yoga, It's just like being on the mat. And we just had this rapport. We met. It's kind of funny. I met a woman named Karen in Whole Foods, and she was telling me what not to buy because it wasn't healthy. And she said, by the way, I need a percussionist. Do you know one? And I said, yes, me. And that evening I met Summer and we played together, and what a beautiful, beautiful experience.
That's a cool little piano she's playing too. It seems like a very kind of high kind of a thing, the movement of it. And then
It's a harmonium from India.
Very nice.
It's so beautiful.
So is this a particular song or are you just improvising?
Just all improvisation. I mean, that's really, I truly love improvisation because you're just, I feel like spirit is just moving through you. So it's so authentic. You can't filter it. It's just coming.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess it doesn't always come out perfectly, but there's always a magic because it's just what is presented.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
it's super fun. And what's interesting, that's exactly where we were standing for the Fish to Birds video.
The holy spot. Yeah, this is really beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Very
near and dear to my
nice.
heart.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, if we find the dance music later, we'll.
Yes.
Not
I'll
a
look
big-
for some while we're talking.
Oh, Roland wants to know how old your daughter is now.
Oh, you're so sweet. She's 15 and so gorgeous. She plays every instrument. Violin, she sings, she plays cello, piano,
Wow.
she's dancing, she's doing set design. We're so proud. And we're hoping to adopt another one. A little older.
Really? You're still talking about that? Wow, interesting.
But we're actually in the process now, so it's real now. I know.
Oh my God. Wow. Exciting.
I'm hopeful.
That's wonderful. She's been talking about this for a while. That's why I'm like, oh,
really long
what?
time.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's great.
It's exciting.
So, your work with in Vertigo, that's been a long time too, right?
It really has. I think going on, I want to say 10 years, almost 10 years. And now I'm on the board, which is really exciting. It's
Oh, cool.
very different experience, but as I'm learning, because coming up on my first year, it is much more collaborative in a different kind of way.
Yeah.
But I'm loving, I move with them, I sing with them, I do live compositions, and I've been doing a lot of composing for various films. And this year, can I share kitchen table projects?
Absolutely.
Great. So when we started this project, Kitchen Table Projects, we've been working on this since the beginning of the pandemic, or I should say, at the point where 600,000 people had passed. We were creating this to honor them, and these are just regular people that no one would necessarily know, but we were hoping to kind of illuminate their lives, because everyone has loved ones, and your loved ones are everything. They're everything. It doesn't matter if you're famous or whatever, but and I think that's what we were trying to kind of bring forward, just the beauty of a simple life, but a life lost, and that there's the value in that.
Yeah.
So let me I'll just play a clip from this particular piece. It's called How We Emerge. It ended up being like a 20-minute film. I was also in the film, and I composed the music for it, and it was very, very exciting. Very exciting. Let's see. And we're still working out the different ways we'll be sharing the film.
Oh, cool.
Okay. And this is just one iteration of Kitchen Table Projects. There's many, many pieces. I might be able to dig out a few more. So let's go here and share sound. So I'm going to share computer audio. That's what I did before. That's what I normally do. That's what I always do for my.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see how that
Try
works.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, so I think I hear, you mean I hear through your speakers. Is that correct?
Think so, yes.
It's a little better the other way around, but that's okay.
Oh, do you think so? Because I can switch that.
I think it's better like through the actual, I don't know what it's called, but if it's through the speakers, it's okay, but it's not as good usually as the computer itself.
Okay, so let me. Oh no, you don't hear it through my speakers. You hear it through the system because I have it hooked up very specifically.
Okay. Okay, cool. Great. Hey, Jackie, how are you?
And here we go. Hopefully you can hear this. So this is from the film is called How We Emerge, and you'll get a feel for kind of what we're doing. And this is music that I composed and just honoring those that were lost.
Yeah, and excuse me, before you start,
Sure.
there is somebody here, Dr. Craig Walker, and he said he lost his other half of his duo due to COVID.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I
Yeah.
hope that you can kind of witness this film and kind of receive what our intention of really honoring, those lost.
Yeah.
I hope is it large enough? Can you actually see it?
I don't see anything because you haven't shared the screen.
I haven't shown the screen? Okay.
No.
No?
You have to go to Zoom and share the screen.
I know I did. I didn't.
No.
Okay. It says you're sharing your computers. Oh, I'm sharing my sound. Okay, so before it was the screen.
Usually at the bottom of the screen, the green button.
Okay. Here we go. I think. Let me see.
She really is a computer whiz, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
It's in the Zoom. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Now, do you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so hopefully you will also hear it.
Yes.
All right, so let me back up a bit and give you some context. Here we go. Can you hear it okay?
Let's see. I just hear like a thumping or something.
Yeah, it's a hung drum.
Okay.
Better?
Yeah.
So the setting is a kitchen table because that was one thing that we all have in common. We all gather around the kitchen table. And during this time, we have spent a lot of time, if you think about it, around that table together.
Yeah.
I'll show you one more segment and then we can go back.
Gracias al Señor, demos gracias al Señor,
demos gracias por su amor. Por la mañana las aves cantan, las alabanzas a Cristo Salvador, y tú mi hermano, ¿por qué no cantas? Las alabanzas de Cristo Salvador. Mi hermano, ¿por qué no cantas? Las alabanzas a Cristo Salvador. Y tu país, ¿por qué no cantas? Las alabanzas a Cristo Salvador. Ah, quietecito, se queda con la música.
Sí, le gusta.
kind of gives you an idea of what we were doing. Trying to think, there's one actually I'd love to skip to just the end, just to show you. I've always been in awe of the power of the dancers in Vertigo. They're just so incredible. So this one beautiful section that I really love too. Oh, okay, wait, sorry. Just a taste of it. It was really intense to try to think about how to really express this raw emotion through sound, placing it with movement. And I really enjoyed the experience. It was really, really powerful.
Yeah, it's powerful watching it. It's the hugging and then the like flipping away, and then the hug. Oh man, that.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
And these rocks. Really, I don't know why, but it's just the rocks are very powerful as well.
Right. And the rocks, there was, I guess, was it 600 rocks? Was it 600 rocks? But they represented, or 100 rocks, each rock representing 6,000. There was just so much power. I'm so happy to share that. I hope that was not too jagged, but I just wanted you to kind of get a feel for this powerful, powerful film.
Could we possibly watch a little more?
Oh, yes, if you don't mind. Oh, I could watch it a million times. Yes, absolutely. Here we go. Oh, no, I did it again. Okay, I am not a videographer. You can I would be fired. So let me go.
It was like towards the like a little past that. God, very, very, very powerful.
Powerful, I know. Oh, we cried and cried through the filming. Oh, it was a lot. Because I'm not an actress, really, but beautiful journey. Just giving you, clues into who this beautiful woman was that we lost. Again, the dancers so beautiful and so strong. I just love being in the room with them.
Oh, wow.
They're amazing. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Such a thoughtful piece of work. Incredible. Oh,
Totally.
this part, I just cried. I just, just really powerful, powerful work. And Laura has a way of guiding you through to the deepest part of your heart, and it's beautiful.
Wow.
Right?
That is incredible.
Thank you. Thank you
Oh
so
my
much for watching.
God. Oh,
So proud of it. It was just a wonderful piece to witness, and, the rehearsals and just telling the stories and honoring these people. So it's so humbling. So humbling.
beautiful. And the person who edited was wonderful.
Yes.
Beautiful
yes.
editing job. And I did hear, probably if you're in the same room with you, the music is a little different, but it sounded great.
Thanks. A little bit of hong drum and
Yeah.
and water sounds. It's beautiful.
And let's see. There's Roland said it's so impactful. It hits the heart like a sledgehammer. Lately, oh Roland, lately I'm so sensitive. I'm really welling up copiously. Oh. And hi Joyce. And let's see. Who's yeah. Oh, I guess Roland's seeing in Vertigo. Do you know Roland? Ask around.
Yes, of course. Are you kidding me? Yes, I love Roland. I remember him coming out. Oh my goodness, I think he saw us when we opened at the oh, not the Hollywood Bowl, the little tiny one. What's the little one? The Ford. We were the first. I was the first voice when they reopened.
Oh, really?
Vertigo. After it happened, that was another stunning work that we did. But I remember coming to the Blue Whale. Roland was always there. For Fish to Birds. That's actually how we met.
Roland's good. He's my longest stalker.
Oh, that's wonderful. Lucky you.
Yeah, he started stalking me in let's see, 1978 or something, or 9, something like that. We always joke about that.
So great.
So, wow. So these things seem like that they would take a lot of hours for you. So,
Yes.
but I know you do lots of other stuff. So what's some of the other stuff that you're doing
Right now? Oh my goodness. Well, so my company Earth Rhythms, which is my drum circle facilitation company, has been really going strong, and we really picked up through the pandemic. Many companies, many of my friends, they just kind of stopped working, or I guess, and also companies, just canceled events. But I kind of pivoted, and I started doing outdoor, my little drum circles. I would do them outdoors. And it started to focus on kids and family pods, because parents need to do something with their children, during this time when school's closed. And so I found a bunch of little school pods, primarily in the Valley. I do go over the hill twice a week, but that's primarily what I'm doing, family pods and mommy and me classes with my drums. And it's a really cute setup, and we sing and we dance, and it's just really gorgeous. It really is like a loving bonding time. You know, I mean, I definitely go. I do memory care. I work with adults with disabilities, autism, regular preschools that I actually go to, and many Jewish events, Chabads. They those communities really celebrate with drums.
Oh,
So, oh my goodness, it's really beautiful. A lot of families drumming, singing, and it's just right up my alley. It's such a great fit for me. I really
yeah.
enjoy it. And I think I have some 300 plus drums now. They're in the rafters, they're on the porch, they're under my desk.
How do you decide which ones to bring with you?
Well, you know, I have baby drums, then like toddler drums, and then adult drums. So it's kind of between there, and you know, a good variety of percussion. It's really fun. I feel like it's really my niche, because as opposed to being on stage and performing for everyone, I bring everyone to the stage and I make it easy for them to become the rock band. And that's really exciting for me, to see people realizing themselves and their ability and their talent, their natural rhythm.
Yeah.
It's so fun. So
Wow, I don't know about anybody else listening, but that makes me want to come see it. You know, it makes me want to come experience this, you know. It's really cool.
it is. It's very freeing, because I mean, I still get to sing.
Yeah.
And I definitely get to play, but I bring everyone along. So once everyone's going, I can kind of step out and start having fun, you know, with the room, you know. And on Sundays now, I do kids in recovery, teenagers in recovery.
Oh,
That's really powerful too, to bring just love and rhythm and offer to them as a relief or as a resource, as opposed to cutting themselves or doing something else that harms them. You know, it's really powerful in that container. You know, so
yeah. And I would imagine it's really nice for them for a change not to be lectured to, or, you know, or in some kind of a group chat. You know, I would think that it's like, oh God, yes, you know, just a release, right?
Absolutely. And I never like insist that they play if they don't want to play. That's fine, but I'm always gently inviting. And by the end, we're all jamming out, having a good time. So it's really a powerful form of therapy.
I think more musicians should do that.
I
I
think
really
so.
do. I think that's really a beautiful gift.
It is. It really is. And we all have rhythm. We walk in rhythm. But our first rhythm is our mother's heartbeat, our first drum.
Yeah.
And so everything we do,
Yeah.
we blink in rhythm, we chew in rhythm, we are rhythm. So it's you know, we're returning to what we seem to have forgotten, I think.
So all of this is very improvisational. So do you do other things that aren't improvisational?
Not so well. I think with my composing, it's kind of improvisational, but it's recorded. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's all like playing the hong or my whatever shakers or chimes or bells. I mean, I'm all just like improvising and just kind of pasting it together, cutting and pasting it, and composing it together. But you know,
It starts with the
recorded.
improvisation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's just recorded and then presented.
Yeah.
But I do love it.
Well,
I like this.
improv bug, man.
Yeah, because it's free and it's like truth. It's you can't really. Well, think about Fish to Birds when you're just jamming. Yes, you're listening. You know, you're aware, but it's still you're emoting spirit in such a true way that you're a vessel.
Yeah.
And I love that, because there's no time to edit really, or just, you know, there's no negative self-talk. You're just flying. You're just flying. Like that internal critic, it's not there. And that's also the power of drumming. When we are actively drumming together in community, there is no time for the internal critic. That's why it's so powerful and so healthy for people to engage in drumming. You know, I guess non-drummers to engage in group drumming.
Yeah.
So much
So
better.
That's interesting. It's kind of like I was reading Kenny Werner, the guy who wrote Effortless Mastery. He just
Yes.
came out with a new book. So I was reading the beginning of it, and he was talking about, meditating, and just listening, just observing your breath. He said, if you're really observing your breath, the inner critic's nothing else. You're not thinking.
Yes.
You're just observing the breath. As soon as you think, oh, I'm just observing the breath, you're thinking. But if you're just observing the breath, you cannot think at the same time, which is so cool. I love that.
Yes, it is very hard to do. You have to keep catching yourself. But monkey mind, they call it monkey mind. Yeah, keep going back.
Yeah, it's so healthy and so wonderful.
It really is.
To give
It
that to
really is.
people, isn't it? It's
It
wonderful.
really is, because if you think about these last couple years, we have really been intensely engaged in some hard stuff.
Hello, welcome to your mind. Can't go out. You have to stay home. Hi. Hey, here's your mind. Yeah, man. A lot of people, I can see, why, of course, why people got depressed, because before they were distracted by, life, ongoing life. And then all of a sudden they weren't.
Absolutely.
Very tricky.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you saw it, but I guess about 3 months ago, Christopher Ramirez and myself and a few others, we were featured on, what is it, Mental Health Monday, I think, on like Eyewitness News, and they
really?
cover the drum circles. Yeah, because
cool.
the drumming has been a way people are getting through the pandemic,
Oh,
a healthy way, to manage the stress and the crazy mind. So it's
cool.
a rise. Yeah, it's a really good tool.
See,
I don't know what I'm doing.
you should have that on YouTube somewhere. No?
Do I? Let me see.
By the way, Craig Walker said a little bit some more about his experience. Because he's on LinkedIn, so he doesn't show up on Facebook. But
Okay.
he said, oh yeah, watching in vertigo, the falling or the slipping out is very poignant. I totally agree. He said rebuilding around these people, the COVID ghosts, has been all consuming. Was channeling my person in rehearsal just now, missing their harmonics and texture, trying to graft those memories onto my DNA. Oh,
Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
yeah,
Thank you for sharing that.
obviously a music maker, right?
Yes.
Yes.
But I think it's interesting in all this time, and I can be absolutely honest, with myself. Until I got involved in the kitchen table projects, I wasn't as mindful, because I fortunately didn't lose anyone close.
Yeah.
I didn't, I wasn't really plugged in to
Yeah.
that reality. So it really made me so much more sensitive and mindful. So I really appreciate that sharing. Thank you.
Yeah, I too. I mean, I did lose a musician friend.
Right.
But other than that, I don't think I lost anybody like very close to me,
Yeah.
during COVID. So
Yeah.
yeah. You were looking for, while you're looking, I might play.
What am I looking for?
You were just gonna look at, for the interview. I have other stuff I can play about you, but I do have this up. So, and the Fish to Birds is just so fun. And this does kind of feature you. And
So fun. Yes, play that.
Mon David on the left and Emil Hassan on the right. Yes, you may. She's known as the diva, so this is kind of perfect for you. This is kind of being diva. Wait a minute, that's a little Perry Como. We know you're a captive audience, but thanks for listening. We love to do this.
Whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, we're gonna sing, 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 sing. Harmonize, 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 whether you like it or not, we're gonna sing, 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 sing. Harmonize, harmonize, sing, harmonize,
The instrumental video spent The instrumental video spent
Oh my God.
Gorgeous.
Too fun, man. We
So
were,
fun.
yeah, really fun. And add Brad Dutz into the
Oh my gosh. I know.
Brad
So
Dutz on
fun.
percussion.
Yes.
But you know, I mean, I also would like to show a little bit. What about like daydreams and lullabies, or even your kids jams, the rockin' kids jams? Show a little bit of that.
Yeah, sure. You know that because it's really my focus. I did a whole video series. For
You did?
kids. Teaching. I'm
Wow.
teaching. I can never find anything. Teaching them how to make instruments and teaching them Indian songs and African songs and rhythms. It was really fun. I can actually pull those up for you. I'd have to dig those up, but they would actually be. But we just have to get creative. Think about it. Did you know you can have a whole Rockin' Kids recycled rhythm jam without a single drum? Yeah, we can. And I'm going to show you how. And this is the stuff I do. I went to the kitchen and found some wooden spoons, some cake sprinkles, a plastic storage bin. I went to the recycle bin and found an old little yogurt cup, a coffee tin or plastic container, an old soup can, and a water bottle, a plastic spoon, and last but not least, just a plain old box. Everybody has a box. Listen to this box. It's a box. Just a box. But what an amazing box it is. So remember that it's so easy. We can use our spoons. We can use our spoons on the box. How about this? Okay. My Saturday morning
Amazing what we can do
with
with a
kids.
little imagination.
So you do this
So on
every,
Monday at
you do
4,
this every,
meet me
Well, during that, when we first went into the pandemic, I was doing it every Saturday, and I got so zoomed out. So now I do it once a month with Remo. I'm now an officially Remo endorsed facilitator. So I do,
cool.
I do a monthly circle with them on Zoom. But I did a whole series for a school in New Mexico, a whole series that they use, and it was really fun.
Okay, now I want to put into Facebook, and for myself too, I'd like to share this with my grandchildren. So you, is there like a link to follow? And is this specifically for kids?
These are specifically for kids, teaching them how to make drums and everything out of
Yeah.
scraps like that, and teaching
Yeah.
them some American Indian music, some African music, African rhythms. And I show them how to do all of those things on real drums and on drums that they've made from scraps around the house.
Okay, I want to write it down. Can you give me an
Right,
link or post a link in the chat and then I'll copy it?
Okay.
Heather Camille said, I was only just playing a cookie tin tube today to my son.
So fun. All right, let me, I have to go to my YouTube to find this for you.
Yeah, we want to get more involved. You know, I've tried to get my grandchildren involved in various things like you know, remember Keith, what's his last name? I always forget. The body percussion guy.
Oh, Keith Terry.
Yeah. So I bought my granddaughter like a set of classes, but she never took it. I guess I would have to go over there myself
Yes.
and go
Oh
through it
my
with her, you
goodness.
know?
Yes, I even did one body percussion class for kids. So cute. I
Yeah.
was inspired by you. Thank you. Oh, he was a revelation. That was fun. I got all tangled up trying to do the stuff. I really loved it.
You know, his wife is really interesting. I don't know if you ever knew of her. Evie Layden. She's incredible. She's a
What does she
singer.
do?
But she's a singer. She's an incredible banjo player and a dancer, like they call it a clogger, and she does body percussion.
Clogging?
Yeah, and you know Moira Smiley.
Yes.
So you know some of her, like there's this really wonderful video of her and about 5 other women singing the song out in the,
Yes.
and Evie actually did the body showed taught them the body movements for that.
Yeah, I learned that. I think they did Sylvie. Yes, I learned it years ago. I can't do it now, but I did. That was really hard to learn. It's amazing.
I would love to do that. Oh my God. Sing
So
with like
good.
5 other women out in the woods, Sylvie, with just yourself and body percussion. Oh my
Oh,
God.
so beautiful. So I'm
Yeah.
looking for these videos for you.
Hi, Hiroki. How are you today?
Oh, it's so sweet. You have so many wonderful guests that follow you.
Yeah.
Let me see. Well, if you want, I can show you some Mindful Mondays while I dig up this video and send you the link. Is that good?
Sure.
Because I need a moment in YouTube.
Yeah.
Let me.
Ohio gozaimasu. It's good morning. Ohio gozaimasu. That's the easiest. See, I'll teach you all to say one simple thing in Japanese. Ohio. What could be easier than that? It's good
Ohio.
morning.
Good morning, Ohio. All right, I like it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to share my screen again. This has been so much fun.
We're still on for another hour, you know.
I'm digging. So this is Mental Health Monday.
Okay.
It's really fun. With Christopher Ramirez of Freedom Drum Circles, amazing friend and facilitator, really amazing. So
Oh, and don't forget the link to the Zoom classes, or the link to the class.
oh yes, okay, yes. And that reminds me. There's a couple things I want to
So
share.
she's going to look at that while we watch this, right?
Yes, I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, hit play.
Millions took a mental beating from this pandemic, but now an ancient tradition is helping some ease their anxiety.
Yeah, tonight we join a distinctive troupe of drummers in tonight's Health Watch.
I feel excited. I feel grounded.
I feel it from my toes to the top of my head.
If you can say it, you can play it. Back to the rhythm, go.
It's Wednesday evening in Sherman Oaks, and you're looking at a backyard drum circle. Most people here have no musical training, except for facilitator Christopher Ramirez. Hours before the players arrive, Chris shows up to deliver the instruments.
Imagine all these drums going on and someone says, I feel relaxed. But they do.
Drum circles have been part of a traditional African culture for centuries, used to forge unity and healing these days in this community.
What drums have done is bridge the gap between the disconnect, the isolation, the mental health issues that arise from being disconnected.
In times of COVID, this is a great experience just to look at these beautiful souls and see the big smiles.
Before COVID, circles throughout Southern California could draw hundreds of players, often indoors. For about a year, they didn't happen at all. Nowadays, circles tend to be smaller and gather outdoors. But any chill in the air quickly dissipates once the pounding begins.
Back to the rhythm, go.
The reasons for joining a circle are as varied as the
So
beats.
fun.
For Dale Ahrens, an attorney,
I'm in my head almost all the time, and when I come to drum, it shuts the brain off.
Diana Wallace says it connects her to joy and to her ancestors.
It's the spirit, the rhythm. Our first drum.
We've been exposed to a beat in the womb of our mother. That's it.
This makes me feel like all the rhythm that's in me comes out, and I go right into like a different person.
Play your heart out.
For Ruth Kowitz,
it's just wonderful. I love it. And I'm almost 90, for God's sake.
and for Aldra Collier, this circle relieves stress.
Emotionally, mentally, physically, all the above.
I want them to feel trust in the circle, connection, and to feel that at the end of the circle, they're all laughing and being really jovial. The therapy is in the groove. 1, 2, 3.
And for links to local drum circles,
That's so cool.
Oh, it's so fun. It's definitely my happy place. Let me stop share.
Are you still doing that?
I am, and I'm gonna send a link to for Remo's Rhythm Wellness and You. We have 2 Zoom drum circles a week, and they're free and they're wonderful. We have facilitators from around the world. I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Okay.
And of course, I do those circles everywhere with all kinds of thing, and all over, just West Side, and I know.
How do people actually?
How they find me?
People go to your website or something and
They go to my website. Yes, and I can put that up here too. And so much of it is word of mouth. Yelp has been huge for me. Because once you get connected into one circuit, people are like, I want to have that fun.
Yeah.
And, Instagram advertising, it's been really, really, I feel so fortunate. It's been really good between Remo and Instagram and just word of mouth and Yelp. Things have just really grown, and I'm just really, really grateful and just having gorgeous, meaningful experiences often. So that is a Remo, and Chris is also a Remo facilitator, and these are the free drum circles twice a week, again with facilitators from around the world. We're all very different, and I always teach a song, and mine's kind of more mellow, more spiritual, but it's really fun. It's free. You just log on early, and at any given time you're with anywhere from 30 to 60 people from around the world with you live. It's really magical.
Wow.
Yes, it's been going on, but we're in our 2nd year. It's amazing.
So this what you're speaking of now is a twice a week experience?
Twice a week. Tuesdays at 7 Pacific time, and then Thursdays at 4:30 Pacific time, because we have facilitators from Japan and Italy and all over. So it just makes it accessible to everyone. But it's a beautiful community that are committed to rhythm as a wellness tool. So it's Rhythm, Wellness, and You, and it's
Okay,
really
and
powerful.
what about the kid one?
That I'm still looking for that. I want to find it.
Are you looking for the link, or are you're looking for to show us the video, or?
No, I'm looking for the link to share with you. Then you can go and look at the video.
Oh, good. Okay.
There's a bunch of them.
Are they listed on your site or no?
They are. I'm just trying to find them. I know I had them kind of hidden, but I see my uploads, but I can't. When I click on the number, I'm just not seeing them. That's what I need to figure out why.
I have a question here. Are all muted while you listen to the teacher playing and following along?
Yes, but I really like, I always ask to open up the mic because when we're practicing singing, sometimes I do live looping where I'll have someone open their mic and I have my mic open and we'll do something together. It doesn't always sound beautiful, but it's very powerful to sing together, especially, I guess about 7 or 8 months in, to the pandemic, I really was feeling the isolation. So when we were doing these, I needed to hear people singing with me.
Yeah.
And so at the end, we always sing together. I mean, Mike calls it a cacophony, but it is my wonderful cacophony. If you just kind of stand back from your mic,
yeah,
you can hear. Have you sung on
yeah
before?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
We should do a little improv if we stand back from our mics. It won't be bad.
Yeah.
I hope it won't be bad.
Yeah. I'm up for it.
Yes, absolutely. I know. So I still owe you a sing. I'm sorry.
I know. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah. I wanted to sing with Di, but somebody got sick or something, right?
Yes. It's been a lot. Busy. I'm just busy. I'm grateful to be so busy. And I'm not finding my videos. I apologize. I will keep looking for them.
Okay, what is your website? I'll put your website.
Oh yes, DianaLynnMusic.com.
Okay, Diana.
And it's about to have an overhaul, but you can see everything I'm doing.
.com. Okay.
For the most part. So interesting. So maybe I'm not actually on. So here's my website. My channel. So I should see them on my channel. And that's what's weird. I don't.
Oh.
That's why I'm a little confused.
Diana Lynn.
See the one that you
Wallace. Diana Lynn Wallace music?
No, Diana Lynn.
Music.
Yes, DianaLynnMusic.com.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I found traveling. I found 1 Billion Rising. Remember that?
Yes.
That was beautiful.
So 1 Billion Rising was it was Valentine's Day for, what was it for?
That was at CBS.
Yeah, we were on the lot, Fish to Birds. We sang my song.
Yes.
The song. And that was really cool. What was that for, actually? It was for women.
Was it for women, like women in shelters, raising money for women in shelters? Not sure.
I have to go look because I can't remember.
Rising for Justice. 1 Billion Rising for Justice. So I think it was raising funds, empowering women, getting them out of bad situations, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. A call to rise for the bodies of all women, girls, earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to share the cover of your website. It's so nice looking.
It's really funny. I'm not seeing any of my videos.
You're so much about joy, girl.
Yes, and singing and drumming with others brings me joy. And I feel like I found the perfect format for that is really with the drumming, because I can be in at an event, say a Jewish holiday, and what I love is generations, families, like 3 or 4 generations in a family, and I get to bring them all into this beautiful ruckus. We're dancing and singing, and it's magic. It's powerful. It's so powerful.
Okay, I'm really getting a kick too out of these pictures. You are so photogenic.
No, my husband just likes to take photos of me.
Well, he's good at it, but
he is.
I mean, look at
silly.
that.
I have a lot of teeth, and they're all out right there.
So great. And look how sexy and gorgeous you are. Oh,
He makes it fun. So
you
all
have
of these
fun.
were to tracks. So above that, where you are, if you click on that, you'll hear some of the dance tracks if you want to hear something.
Yeah, I do, and I want to, but I'm still fascinated with your pictures. Look at that! Oh my God, that's a great one. Oh my God,
So
beautiful. It's just too much fun to look at these.
it is a lot of fun.
And so here is like a dance track.
That's actually summertime. That's jazz track.
That's a jazz track. Oh,
It's summertime. Summertime.
Oh. And which I mean, I guess there's.
Let's see. How about?
Is this it?
There you go. This is an interesting song called "Suitcase and a Gun." I've had a lot of people reach out to me from around the world about this song, so I'll let you listen.
Can you hear that well?
I do. Can everyone else hear it?
I hope so.
Funny story I'll tell you about.
Yeah, I know. It's the idea of suitcase and a gun. I'm going to run and get something really quick.
Okay.
I love it.
That's such a funny. When I got the track, I had to come up with a concept. So I came up with a story of this woman who met this guy, and she was immediately infatuated and totally addicted to him. And it turned out that he was not a good guy. And they went to the store to get some alcohol and I don't know, cigarettes or something, but he had a gun and decided to hold up the store, and they almost got away. So she got away with the suitcase and his gun, but he was killed. And I guess she went to she got sentenced to, like, I don't know, 10 years or something. So she took off with the suitcase of money and the gun. I don't even know where that came from.
That's really cool. I like that. Joyce Glasgow is saying that there's, I don't think I've heard of that, Joyce. Farplay.io, free and easy platform for two people playing or singing together without latency, no matter the distance.
Oh, is that in the chat?
I'll put that in the chat.
Wow. Oh, thank you so much. That is amazing.
Yeah, I know. That's really interesting because I haven't quite heard of that one. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. And I am having a hard time finding it's just so strange. I just don't see my kids' videos on here.
What's Earth Rhythms? Is that like a separate group, or is that kind of the overall name of your productions?
Earth Matters is like the umbrella. And under that, I have Earth Mother Music, and that's when I record my tracks. Earth Rhythms is the drumming section.
Okay.
And any collaborations, that I do with my husband also comes under Earth Matters. So yeah, we've been doing lots of fun stuff together for a while, and we have a few really fun projects that are about to get released right now that I'm really excited about.
Really?
Yes, an NFT project. I'm making some music for that. So we'll have to, as more comes, you'll know more, but it's very, very interesting. I don't know much about like the digital money world and all that, like digital art. Is it digital art that people buy and sell?
Yeah, I was just talking about that with somebody yesterday or something. I can't even remember. But was it yesterday? I don't know. Anyway, we were talking. Oh, I know who it was. I have a girlfriend, a very old friend of mine, who I lived with years and years ago. Leela Thigpen is her name, and she lives in Vienna because I got her a gig there. I was teaching there, and I wanted to come back, and they needed a teacher, so I sent her, and she's just stayed. That was many years ago. But she's, besides being a singer, she's a really good artist, and she's been an artist forever. So she's not really a marketing kind of a person, business person, but she's thinking about getting into that because, yeah, you create one thing, sell it to somebody. And she also was saying that she's going to arrange a kind of a contract where she doesn't sell it for 100%. She sells it, and if somebody sells it after they buy it, she has to make 10 to 20%. Yeah.
That's what's amazing. And the variations of this art, and it is so interesting. So right now I'm working on some music to go with some art, and it will, we'll see, but it's very exciting. My husband has been working night and day for months.
Really? Huh.
Gorgeous, him and a few friends, and I'm so proud. It's beautiful, and I think something could come of it, so we'll see.
So will it be like a movie, basically a movie with everything in it, or what will it be?
No, it's like a digital piece of art that
Is it moving art or just like one shot?
I think it can be both. I think you have the option to have the one shot or the moving piece. They're just all the options of this piece. It's from what I understand, it's each, however you present it, you can buy it in that way, and it's a little bit randomized, and then you buy them and sell them, buy them, sell them, and every time you sell, the original person makes money. Whoever bought it and sold it, they make money. So people make millions in a day, in a few hours. If you really look it up, it's very interesting, and it's all inside the computer. I guess you could print it up.
Yeah.
But that blows my mind.
And also, does it deal with real money, or is it Bitcoin kind of money?
Exactly, cryptocurrency.
Yeah. That's like my first husband and I were getting into buying and selling in the market, like, boy, it took me a long time to get it. I just couldn't. I was like, how do you sell something you don't own, that's not real? That's, you're selling 5,000 cows. Where are the cows? I don't.
I'm the same. Like, where's my bit money? But if you start noticing as you're driving around, realtors are now buying and selling homes in Bitcoin. I don't understand.
Really?
Really?
I guess it's the same as money. What's money? What's the value of money? It's just our faith in it, right?
True. And when you look at your bank statement, it's not like that pile's in front of you. But I believe that statement because I can go to that bank and get my money, or actually go put my money in the bank. With Bitcoin, how do you take real money and turn it in? I don't, you know what I mean? I don't understand the translation back and forth.
Yeah. I would think that as time goes on, that different companies will say, yes, I will accept Bitcoin for this. And then so you can actually pay in Bitcoin to buy something, and therefore that's like a whole other currency system. It's going to happen. It's happening. It's not like we can't really turn a blind eye totally. It's happening. It's the future,
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's really exciting that an artist actually can make money.
I know.
You know? Wow. It's shocking. I'm sorry to say.
No, I know. Artists, we're always,
Really, Roland?
passionate but poor.
Check it out. Roland said he has a Tesla. He said Tesla was accepting Bitcoin in payment for a short while.
Really?
Wow. Holy moly.
I definitely want to look into it, and I just want to have a better understanding of Bitcoin, because you're right, it's here to stay, and I'm sure it's the future, and we just have to get caught up,
I'm really excited that you guys are doing that, though.
I am too. I
I'm
am
really excited about that. Yeah.
created so quickly. I'm very excited, and to see the possibilities. Every night he's like, "Look, Diana, look, it can be this, and I'm wow." I mean, he's much more digitally, techno savvy than I am.
Yeah.
Even for him, it was a stretch, and now he's taught himself these different programs to do all this stuff, and I'm just so proud of him. So proud of him.
That is so incredible. Oh my God. I love that.
You know, right?
Oh God. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah. You're going to have a whole empire. Oh my God. That's really exciting. Oh my God.
Really is. I mean, if you look at how people make like $2 million an hour.
Yeah.
Madness.
It
Now,
is madness.
they're Bitcoin dollars, though. So are they smaller? So silly. Oh my goodness. Let me find a few more things to share.
That was so spontaneous. Roland says, I own 0 point, how many zeros is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like, I think it's 9 zeros and a 1 on the end of a Bitcoin worth $650.
Wow, really?
So, but that's, I don't know if that's good or bad, Roland. Is that good or bad? It seems good, but I'm not sure.
So fun.
I know, Joyce. Well, that's what Diana is, like a ball of joy, It's pretty hard not to laugh with her.
So now I'm looking for another piece that I did that I really love. If I can find it, show it to you.
Okay.
I should have.
What is a typical day like for you, girl?
Me? Oh man, I get up. I do some privates. I have this beautiful boy. He's 3. He's just an amazing drummer. So I'm teaching him Little Baby Trap Set. Now I don't play trap, mind you, but I mean I have a nice book that's helping me. But just getting the basics, getting him the dexterity with his arms and his feet, and that's yummy. But usually in the mornings I have, anywhere from 8 to 10. They're not even taught, or they're kind of taught. There's from 9 months to about 2
Wow.
years old.
And is this online?
No, this is in person.
Oh.
I go to their homes, or they come to my garden, and we're socially distanced. I have all my beautiful drums set up, lots of beautiful toys. We teach songs. We sing together. They're really mommy and me's. But I have all these little drums, it's just so cute. And some of them just chewing my sticks, but that's really cute. It's the bonding. It's just a love space, watching the moms and grandmoms and nannies talking, and the kids who haven't been socialized. They're getting to see each other and touch each other and play. They're small pods, so we're very safe, and these are people that are always together. No others come.
Yeah.
But they've been so lovely that they're posting pictures, so I just keep forming new pods. And it's just been gorgeous. But for me, the kids, they're so beautiful. They're discovering rhythm. We're singing. They're discovering drums, little tambourines and shakers and bells. And it's just beautiful. I usually bring like one big authentic instrument so they can kind of see that. But I mean, these guys are really, really small. But for my bigger ones, I try to introduce them to like indigenous music. Like I'll bring my hung drum or just I don't know, a bunch of xylophones, just different, or like all metal instruments, just to give them an experience of music because it stays with them. They can touch them and feel how the metal's cold and the wood is warm and smooth, and just little things like that that we have fun with, and we create songs around that, and sometimes we dance and we play and have like a little snack, and it's like a love fest. I am in heaven.
Now, why do you think I've noticed that young children, I haven't noticed that young, but like when my grandchildren were, I don't know, 4 or 5, something like that, they were kind of exceptionally good on the drums. We have a drum set here, and it kind of blows my mind. Like, why? Why were they so good? I know they love to dance, unfortunately to the, geeky shit pop music. I keep trying to sneak in jazz and stuff, but why is that?
Well, I think it's because they're still free. We did a few years at Waldorf, and Rudolf Steiner is the founder of Waldorf, and he believes children from birth to about 14 years old are still of the spirit world. So if we are not fully affected by this experience, which can be judgmental. Oh, you're not that good. Oh, don't sing too loud. Oh, you're not gonna all these things that come at us through loving parents, and believe me, I censor myself all the time. But I think we tend to forget, or we forget that we innately believe that we can do anything and everything really well. As we grow. And so I think with little ones, they're just free. They're just doing their thing. They're doing what they know, because I truly think they are of the spirit world. And when you say, because I've heard you sing, I've sung with you, when you're doing your thing, to me, I see spirit.
Yeah, definitely.
I still see beautiful Cathy, but she's in spirit.
Yeah.
So we're returning. We're trying to find that way back, and they're there. And that's what I love. They feed me in a way, honestly. Everyone would say, Diana, you should teach kids. Diana, I'm like, I am not teaching kids. And now I am teaching kids, and I love it. I never thought I would do this, but I love it. It is my happiest place. They're so sweet. I walk in the room, they're like, Miss Diana, we love you. I miss you. Oh. It's so good. It's the best thing I've ever done. I don't know how to. It's fulfilling on so many levels.
Yeah.
Watching them. I've seen some that went from little babies, and now they're walking around. They're walking around with sticks. It really, really is powerful.
Joyce asks if you've seen Artist the Spoon Man. He's a famous spoon player.
I don't think I have, but I have some amazing spoons. They're not easy to play. Does he play metal or the wooden ones? Because I've got wooden ones that are hand carved and they're connected.
Yeah.
I can find them.
Somebody else I know plays spoons. Maybe it's Brad Dutz.
It's right.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I got a lesson. He gave me one lesson on what is this thing? I can't even think what it's called. Not a pandera. This beautiful little the tangira. He plays it all the time. It has a little bell, and he tickles the bell while he's slapping it and then squeezing the tone. What a beautiful instrument. But he's so talented.
He is. For a while he had, and he probably has at least one now, but it kind of looks like a flying saucer. It's somewhat, it's kind of about that size. You stretch out your arms, and then they're tuned to different sounds, and they are so beautiful. Do you have one of those?
Oh my goodness, I could not live without one.
Yes. What is it called again?
A hung drum.
Oh, that's why I knew that name.
It's an interesting thing because I think the name hung drum has been taken. So Yeah, hung, H-A-N-G. I don't think you can call it a hung drum, but it is a hung drum. Do you know what I mean? Someone copywrote the name
Yeah.
that you no longer.
Yeah.
So it's a hand,
Yeah.
but it's beautiful. Yeah, and it's spiritual. That just the sounds. Like I just got mine last year, and I just have mine marked so I could kind of have a starting place and learn it. It's kind of easy, but you can really go far with it, but it takes a lot of work and just understanding how the hands move over it. But it is very, very.
Could you play a little?
Sure. Let's see.
It's such a beautiful sound.
I know, it's so yummy.
They are expensive, Roland.
They are, but worth every penny.
Yeah.
And that soundtrack from As We Emerge, that was mostly hung. That's what
Okay.
that.
Right.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
I haven't really been practicing. You really have to work with it. But isn't it beautiful?
Beautiful.
I love it so much. Yes. Last year, my beautiful, beautiful Christmas present.
Oh yeah, that is really, really
Isn't it
very beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
Great sound. Yeah. What is the piece behind you on the wall?
Oh, which one? Oh, the circle?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a tapestry. I really I like visual stimuli, and I just love the concentric circles and patterns coming out. And I have 4 or 5 different ones that I always have with me at my drum circles that I set up, especially for the kids. It's just interesting and inspirational and just beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
You know, yeah, I really do love it. And yeah, just simple, kind of like an Indian type of
Yeah.
pattern.
Yeah, it's a like I forget the word, right? There's a
Like a mandala.
mandala, yeah.
Mandala.
Yeah. It's very, very beautiful. Yeah, it does evoke feelings. So I see you have some bowls.
I do sound baths. I do them online.
You do?
I do. I mean, I do them in person, but I do them online, and that's been really, really fun. I do one for the veterans, once a year with my kids, my teens in recovery. I do Zoom sound baths with them. I do take the bowls sometimes, but they're kind of expensive and they kind of get broken. So for the sound baths, I tend to do them on Zoom. And when I'm doing that, I have 5 mics set up, and it's all wired. It sounds beautiful for that. It's a lot of work, but I have a mic, in-ear headphones, a mic on me, and then 3 other microphones or 4 other microphones on the instruments, on the on the bells and the hong and the chimes, just to hear it, because it's so.
I want to experience that. Do you have like a mailing list or something?
I need to do more. I know. It's so funny. I've been doing all these things, and now so many people are reaching out to me that I'm like, okay, I have to figure it out and manage. I'm collecting names and sending information. I just got onto Calendly so I can just send the link and people can just sign up for things, because I just can't manage all the stuff I'm doing and field all the calls because I'm just one person. So I'm at the point where I have to grow, and it's really wonderful. I didn't expect it to come so quickly, but this has been a great 1.5 years, 2 years. And
I do want to say one word: assistant.
Do you have an assistant?
I have a guy who does Instagram for me and makes my banners up for this show and other little things that I might ask him to do. And yeah, he works, I think it's 6 hours a week. That's what I can afford. But but it takes a little bit off of my plate, you know.
Yes.
But you need somebody like to do that, you know, because
Right,
that
just-
actually is so important.
It really is the marketing.
Yeah.
Exactly, because if I'm composing something, I just get lost in that world and I can't really, you know, you kind of need to be in that world.
Yeah, yeah.
And then putting the picture and the film, the film and the music together. And then if I'm in the film, that's even more time, just time.
Yeah, because I mean,
Try to keep all the things.
yeah, I want to hear about all the things you're doing. I mean, and then share it with people. Seriously.
Yes,
It's
yes,
exciting and
share
it,
more.
yeah, it really sounds rewarding for a lot of different reasons, you know. So you really have to get that together.
I know, thank you. I know, and I'm going to bring someone in because you're right, because I do want to share all the things I'm doing because I feel like I'm having such a delicious, positive impact on the world. And as artists, that's what we really want to do. We want to like leave a trail of joy behind us. And I'm at that point, and it's wonderful. I'm just trying to catch all the pieces. I look back, okay, there's the trail, but
I know, you know how Elizabeth Gilbert, the woman who wrote Eat, Pray, and Love,
Pray, Love.
She talks about that in her book Big Magic. You know, it's like the muse comes, and if you're ready and open and accept, it comes through you. If you don't, it says, okay, fine, I'll go over here and I'll give it to somebody else. But it sounds like you're just like, okay, what? Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, oh, yeah, I like that one too. I'll do that.
I take everything. It's been fulfilling. And I love that book, by the way. Thank you. Well, I'm going to re-listen to that. I love that book.
Yeah, it's a great book.
It is. But yes, it's, yes, I need to stay with the magical stuff and let someone else handle the other stuff so I can be more magic. Otherwise, you get kind of bogged down.
Yeah. And you're still, believe me, you're still going to get, you know, the other stuff in there a little bit. But if somebody's doing something very helpful like that, I mean, that's pretty direct. All you do is tell the person, okay, I have this new thing I'm doing. And then they do the rest. They send it out to your list. They've collected your list and made it into something that's usable. And so, yeah, I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Okay, so now there's string instruments behind you too.
I don't play any of them. I just collect them. But, you know, I do my jams and people come in and grab things and play everything. I don't play any of those, but my friends and guests do, which is just nice to have. A bass player. Oh, there's a bass. Go get it. You know? They help themselves. It's like a self-serve restaurant.
Oh, God. So okay, so then what's coming up? Like, is there, well, we've already talked about several different things and new things too, but is something coming up that's you're excited about aside from what we've talked about?
I don't think so. I mean, I have some wonderful collaborative ideas that are just in kind of like the discussion stage within Vertigo. Things I'd like to do to kind of bring them into my my drum circle earth rhythms experience, like kind of like a colliding of the two.
Yeah.
Other than that, no, just getting things going, getting my calendar going so I can book all of my classes and be solid there. I actually don't have anything huge coming, honestly. I have to think. Nope.
And what is Invertigo's website? It's not invertigo.com.
Let me see. I think it's Invertigo. Let me see. Invertigodance.org.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to post that too in
yes, please do. They're amazing. I love them. They have changed my life, and I realize they've helped me tap into my magic. And you know, a bit of what I do with the kids really came out of a beautiful collaboration that we did at Descanso Gardens. Like this character that I was this you know, the dancing fairy.
Oh, really?
Yes, and that's really who I am with the kids, and it's just a beautiful. It was just a beautiful thing that happened, you know.
I like this title: Math, Sex, Fairy Tales, Humor, Death. Wow,
a brilliant show, and I just saw. No, wait. So, are you talking about the touring?
Well, I mean, I just opened their page, and that's what's comes up first. Is that called Formula and Fairy
Formula and
Tales.
Fairy Tales. I actually saw the live performance a few months ago in rehearsal, and I couldn't even contain it all. What a beautiful, beautiful, stunning piece. And I know they're going to be bringing it back. We're just struggling with having, live performances right now because of.
Yeah. So it's the last time I saw in Vertigo, it seemed like there were a lot more people in it.
Yes, I think, well, with each, depending on the show, Laura kind of curates her team, and it just depends, I think, on the piece.
Yeah. Oh, I see. And is this like a little promo piece right here?
Let me see. Let me go. And that was based on the life of Edward Turing. Am I saying his name right? They might be saying his name wrong.
And so can people upcoming calendar, I guess, people see it?
I think they can. I know that they just toured it. They just did a small tour in North Carolina and Georgia. And I know it will be being presented again. I don't think there's a recording of it. I think it would only be live performances. I'm actually not really sure about that. But
oh yeah, they do, and they do this Dancing Through Parkinson's.
That's really beautiful. They do so much community work, and they're all about inclusiveness and just honoring all of the unseen and giving them a bit of a light and a platform. They really do wonderful work. Laura's really amazing, an amazing staff. It's just, I mean, through these 2 years, they've managed to stay going and make beautiful art.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. I'm sorry, I was looking for, I keep getting so distracted. I was looking for the downtown tree lighting just for that piece I did, and I can't find it. Oh, beautiful. Oh wait, there it is. It's just like that. Let me see if I can scroll to it, just so you can hear the piece.
Okay.
That was really fun too. Again, a lot of percussion because that's my thing. Percussion and vocals. Let's see. I don't know if it's going. Let's see. Oh, okay. So I apologize. I did 2021 or 2020s. They now have up 2021, and I didn't do that one, so I apologize. It was up for a long time. So I did 2020.
Are you showing this?
Well, I was trying to, but that's not what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is no longer up. Unless they have an archive. Let me see. It was really fun piece. Tree lighting 2020. What do you have coming up, Cathy?
Well, I am besides the show, which is really fun, I do the live Monday through Wednesday, and then I post archives the rest of the days. And occasionally I do outside of the regular time, like if somebody's in Japan or Australia or something. And then I've been working on several recordings of mine,
Nice.
finishing up stuff, and I've also been producing singers' CDs.
Really?
Yeah. And then, some gigs. I did a gig this weekend that was just really fun. It's normally outside, but we did it inside because it's cold over there. It's in Playa Vista. But yeah, it actually wasn't cold this Saturday, but we had already planned to be inside. And but just really nice, beautiful outdoor patio, and people come and jam, actually.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
It's so important to be able to be in the same room.
It's really nice. I was contemplating canceling it just because of the whole uproar, but I'm so glad I didn't, because I thought, I just want to make some music with these guys, and it was right from the beginning. As soon as they played, I was like, yeah, it was great.
I'm so glad. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Okay, I almost have it. I think I have it queued up. Are we ready?
Yeah.
This is the 2020 Downtown Culver City Holiday Tree Lighting Celebration. So there's a few of our in Vertigo dancers, but it's a piece that I wrote, and I just really love this piece.
Cool.
Super fun. Vocals and percussion, that's my jam.
Yeah.
I love it. Let me share again. So desktop number 3. Let me open up there. Okay. And it's opening with the lovely Laura speaking a little bit. And you see that, yes?
Yep.
You're not alone. I hope you enjoy it, and may you all find light, warmth, and connection this season.
You could turn the music up a little.
Oh, okay. Better?
No.
Nope. How's that?
That's a little better, yeah.
Yeah. This is that Culver City Hill, that overlook.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. So beautiful.
Hmm.
Beautiful, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
dancers. Let me stop sharing. So that was, I guess, the feeling was to create a sense of, togetherness, passing the community candle, and
Yeah.
then I had a live cellist that worked with me on that.
Lovely.
I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. Well, let me turn this down. A lot of fun.
Yeah, that's Diana singing. Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was my voice. Yeah. So
I guess Roland saw that work at the Broad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was there. Fantastic. That's exciting. So they showed the piece there.
That's what he said about 3.5 years ago.
Really? That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. All right. I didn't know. They're everywhere doing everything. So, yeah. And I still have not laid my hands on my videos, which is so funny.
What the heck is going on there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't been uploading to YouTube for a long time, so you know how you kind of like you lose your mojo on how to even do it? I do it.
Yeah. I was looking too for because there's other things on you.
Yes, I know. I forget all the things I do, but honestly, primarily it's really working with the kids and my facilitation. I mean, I have a couple little tracks I'm working on, revamping some kid songs in a really fun way, but I really have some spiritual music closer to the Vedic chanting that I really want to record and put out there because it's still, I just really love that, improvisational in and out of, mantras.
Yeah.
I enjoy that.
Yeah. I want to sing with you, girl.
I know. We gotta do it.
What about, and what like the daydreams and lullabies?
So that was my first CD that I did. And it's a lullaby CD. And I mean, it's still selling quite strong, oddly, like in Finland and England. It's very interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's good amount of residuals from that. And that was my first, I actually did it in Pro Tools. Wow.
Oh, really?
That was
Pro
hard.
Tools.
Pro Tools. Hard. And this is the video I did. Such a young girl.
To create a world at peace.
So, and was this is kind of directed towards children or just anyone?
All about children. At the time, I just learned that I couldn't have it. So that was why do we want to have children?
Yeah.
This is what I was talking about, children and families and
yeah. This is so cool.
So fun.
You're a cool girl.
Oh, you are too. You do so much. Gosh, it's amazing.
Here's just a fun one of
oh yay!
So before I play this, mystery band for Fish to Birds. This is someone has a song that they think of singing. And then the rest of Fish to Birds creates their usual creation, which is, who knows, just starts with something and becomes something. And then the person who has thought of the original song has to sing the song inside that. So that's what this is. It looks, I'm betting that I am the mystery band singer, but I don't remember. No, I guess I'm not. Maybe Ashley We had Hot Morrow there too.
choosing a melody. You gotta help me, yeah. Having a hard time choosing a melody out of a thousand. Might as well make one. Something new, something new, something new.
I didn't hear you. Sorry, what? What did you say? What?
One night at Bar Lubit, that martini bar.
Yeah.
Bitch. Wait,
Oh,
no, yes.
the bar?
Yeah, Bar Lubit.
No, this was the Blue Whale. I just want to point out that Mon was supposed to have the song before the song started. But he didn't.
That's my melody. That's my melody. That's my song. That's my tune. Patience, patience, Happy birthday, Happy birthday, Thank you for making this happen. Fish to birds, in reference to Escher's work. Fish to birds, happy birthday.
Oh, too much fun, man. We just, yeah, that was really fun.
I thought we did a gig at Bar Lubitsch.
We did.
We did. And
Yes.
that's when I met Laura of Invertigo Dance Theater.
Are you serious?
Yes, because her brother played after me with Summer Mencher.
Oh.
She came up and said, I don't care what, you have to come and join Invertigo. I joined Invertigo that night.
Oh my God.
At Bar Lubitsch. Yes.
See, ladies and gentlemen, you never know. You got to do all the gigs because you just never know what's going to happen. Oh my God, because Bar Lubitsch, I don't know if anybody's been to Bar Lubitsch, but it's a very, I don't know if it's still in existence, but it's a very funky, cool,
like a martini bar.
Yeah, martini bar. And in the back, they have like this performance space, but it's very funky, very funky. Where was it? Like around Pico and something, or?
I feel like it's not Melrose. Does Pico hit Melrose? I'm not sure.
I can't remember exactly where it was. I wonder if it's still open. I'm looking
right now.
Oh, tell me.
Yeah, here it is. It's still there. So it's at Santa Monica, 7702 Santa Monica Boulevard. So I don't know, let me see.
That was a really fun hang.
That was fun.
Very casual, very fun, really ensconced in the crowd and stuff. You know where I went the other night? Really for the first time. I can't even believe I had never gone there before. The Mint.
Oh, I've played there many times.
Isn't that old? Do you know how old that club is?
I know. Do you know how long and narrow that club is?
It's a great club. It's a really cool club. No, seriously, you know how old it is? 75 years old.
And it's still here.
Yeah, 75 years old. How do you even have a club for 75 years?
I know, right?
And they had all kinds of rock and roll and actors and booze and yeah, and you played there a bunch of times?
Bunch of times with a group called oh God, what were we called? All girl drumming troupe, drumming and singing.
Oh.
Yadede.
Oh,
Actually, oh my gosh, I played it with Yadede, but I also played it with Jamala, the reggae band. When we came out here, we played the Mint.
Oh my God.
30 years ago. 30 years ago. How is that possible?
I don't know.
I'm only 19.
I am not sure.
Oh man, this was super fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Thanks for being on. What a cool hang.
Yes. I will get you I'll send you the information for my videos though. And I'll let you know what I'm doing because I'm doing a lot of things.
And put me on your new mailing list.
I know, yes, when I hire someone to
I want to receive mail from you.
Yeah, I'm going to send you mail. Thank you. And thank you, everyone who came here. So fun.
So much fun. Thank you so much. And you actually can leave, and I'll just blab a little because you don't have to hang around for that unless you're.
All right. Well, thank you. No, I actually have a LADWP is at my door. I need to deal with them. So thank you. See you soon.
Bye, honey bun. Diana Lynn Wallace, just a bundle of joy. Oh man, she's just, I'm just gonna have the best day now. I'm full of Diana Lynn Wallace. So much fun. Tomorrow is, my guest is Henry Franklin, the skipper, known as the Skipper. He is an elder statesman of jazz, bass player. He's probably around 80 years old, and he played with, as you can imagine, he played with a lot of heavy people out here on the West Coast. And I'm really looking forward to talking with him. I absolutely adore him. He was one of the first musicians I played with out here. In those days when I moved out here in like the mid 70s, there were all these after hour clubs, and I was young enough to not be afraid to go into any neighborhood. So I would go at 3 a.m. and hang out, for hours. This one wasn't in the worst neighborhood. It was at Crescent Heights and Sunset. And I think there's a movie theater there now. And but there was this restaurant and club that stayed open all night, and Henry was on the gig. And that's where I first met Henry. I used to go there and sing, and he's such a sweetheart. I love him. I also got him to play on, I'm producing Pierre Chambers, who's the son of Paul Chambers, and he's a singer, and he wanted a certain kind of a thing, and I thought Henry would be a great musician and a good tie-in, kind of tie it all together. Pierre's dad and Pierre, and so he's on that. And then Wednesday, we have a very high-level, experienced and respected arranger, Tom Kubis. He's an Orange County guy, and his arrangements are some of the best arrangements I've ever heard, like big band. Dewey Ernie, singer Dewey Ernie, sang a lot with Tom Kubis and recorded a lot with him. So yeah, it's really good. So that's Wednesday. And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, going to post archives. Thursday is my dear friend, great singer, great teacher, great human being with a name that reflects her, Sunny Wilkinson, who used to live here a long time, and then she moved to Michigan. And then Friday, this was before I realized that I could do my shows anytime, and they really didn't have to be 12 to 2. But I got 2 Australian singers to wake up super early and do the show. Anita Wardell and Ingrid James, both, two of some of the best jazz singers in Australia. And then Saturday, Bob Shepard, Shep, as he's fondly known amongst his friends, and he's an amazing woodwind player. He's been on a lot of big name tours and records, and we're lucky to have him in LA. I mean, anytime you hear Shep, it's great. He's just such a great player. He just always plays the best stuff. And that was a great conversation. That was kind of early. That was in April in 2020. And I really enjoyed that conversation a lot. And then Sunday, Kuba Stankiewicz, right? Kuba Stankiewicz. I have to say that name often to be able to say it quickly. Kuba is a pianist. He's from Poland. He lives in Poland, and really excellent pianist and arranger. And I met him at the Blue Whale out here. I think he was coming to see Derek Oles, who's also Polish, but lives here. And that was wonderful. So anyway, that's Cuba. And next week, just as a quick note, the live guests, Mark Dressler, an amazing bass player from San Diego, avant-garde. And Tuesday, another bass player, Ryan McGillicuddy, who used to live here. And he's a really wonderful player. And I think he lives in Kansas City now. I can't remember offhand. And then Wednesday, a singer who used to live here and then moved to, gosh, my mind is just too full. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I think she's living in Amsterdam, Leah Klein. And she's wonderful. She's really an adorable person and a really good singer. So yeah, so that's who's coming up. And if you live in LA, I highly suggest a Sunday gig that you can go out to, which is at Catalina's, and the great Danish singer, jazz singer, Sinna E, is singing. The band is the best in LA. Larry Kuntz on guitar, Josh Nelson on piano, Derek Oles on bass, and Peter Erskine on drums. And Sinna truly is a singer that I love to listen to. She's musically smart, but she doesn't throw it in your face. She doesn't go, "Hey, I'm musically smart." It just all comes out honestly and beautifully. She's totally part of the band, and the songs she's written are great. Her voice is beautiful, and she's beautiful to look at, and she's got a very funny sense of humor. So that's this Sunday, January 30th at Catalina's. I highly suggest if you like to come out right now. And Catalina's is pretty spacious, so it doesn't feel really dangerous if you're inclined. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye. I think I'm going to go improvise now. Ba, ba, da.